Good morning, class. I'm a new teacher in mathematics this year. My name is Judith Alexi Daleon. You can call me Teacher Judith. So before we formally start our class, let's all stand up and have a short prayer. Let's bow our heads and close our eyes.
Dear Jesus, please show me how to spend this day sharing your love in every way. Help me to be kind to everyone, to play and laugh and have lots of fun, shining your light and giving your grace, sharing your joy with a smile on my face. Angel of God, my guardian dear, to whom God's love commits me here. Ever this day be at my side, to light and guard, to rule and guide. Amen.
Good morning ulit, everyone. Kamusta naman kayo? Have you eaten your breakfast already? Ayan, very good naman. So we all have energy for today's lesson. So let's all settle down and look at the object on the board. So can somebody tell me what it is and its purpose? Yes po. Great job! That's correct. This object is a stopwatch, so it helps us to measure the amount of the time elapses between its activation and deactivation. So I have the word here, elapse. So may nabanggit akong elapse, diba? May nakakaalam ba kung anong meaning noon? Yes po. Tama po yun. So, elapse, ito yung sukat kung ilang oras ka nagsimula at nakapagtapos sa isang gawain. So, kapag sinabi namang elapsed time, this is the length of the time happened from start to end. Okay. So, let's all repeat the definition one more time. We have the elapsed time. This is the length of the time when an event happened from start to end. Very good. Okay. So, based sa ating ginawa, may idea ba kayo sa magiging lesson natin ngayong umaga? Yes po. Very good. Okay. So, our topic for this morning is all about elapsed time. Okay. So, at the end of this lesson, you should be able to define elapsed time. Second is find the elapsed time in minutes and seconds and solve the problem involving elapsed time. Okay, are you all ready? Thumbs up. Very good. Okay. So I have here a problem. Steve helps his sister in making a project out of recycled plastic bottles. They started making the project at 5:32 p.m. If they finish the project at 6:25 p.m., how long did they make the project? And about how long did they make the project? Ayan. So we have already defined the term elapsed time. Okay, ulit nga. The elapsed time, this is the length of the time the event happened from start to end. Okay, let's go back to the problem. So in the first question, how long did they make the project? We need to define the exact elapsed time. And on the second question, which is about how long did they make the project, ang hinahanap naman natin dito ay ang estimated elapsed time. So ulit nga, ang hinahanap natin sa unang question ay ang exact elapsed time at sa second question naman ay ang estimated elapsed time. Okay. Now, for us to solve the given problem, we have to answer this guide questions. Okay. First is what is asked in the problem. Second, what are the given in the problem. Third, what operation will you use? Fourth, what is the number sentence? Fifth, how are the solutions done? And sixth is, what are the answers to the problem? So, familiar po ba sa inyo yung mga tanong na ito? Yes po, very good. So, these guide questions follow the 4-step plan in problem solving, which are understand, plan, solve, check, and look back. So, this was already introduced to us in the past lessons. Okay? So, let's first answer the first question. So if you want to answer, just raise your hand, okay? So first is, what is asked in the problem? Yes po. Correct. Okay. One is the time Steve and his sister spent in making the project. The second is the estimated time Steve and his sister spent in making the project. Good job. So how about the second question? Yes. Very good. Okay. So the given in the problem are 5:32 p.m., which the time they started, and 6:25 p.m., the time they ended. Okay, so we have already know what is being asked and the given in the problem. How about the next question? We have here the number 3 and number 4. Yes, go ahead. Okay, that's correct. Excellent. The operation we'll be using is subtraction, and the number sentence would be 625 minus 532 equals n. Okay, very good. Now, how about the next question? How are we going to solve it? Okay, so for this morning, I will be teaching you 2 methods in solving the elapsed time. Are you all ready? Okay, so first method is the number line. The second is subtracting. Okay, let's go first to the method 1. This is called the number line. So you can see here, it's like a ruler, diba? So there are long lines and short lines. So each line represents a second. So sa pagitan ng dalawang mahabang linya ay 5 segundo. At sa bawat isang linya ay 1 segundo. Ngayon ay bibilangin natin yung oras sa pagitan kung kailan sila nagsimula, which is 5:32 p.m. at oras kung kailan sila nagtapos, which is 6:25 p.m. Okay? So we have 50 minutes from 6:35 to 6:25. Pero meron tayong natitirang 3 segundo. So we're going to add it. So 50 plus 3, this is very good, 53 minutes. So from 5:32 p.m. to 6:25 p.m., the time elapsed is 53 minutes. Very good. Okay. So the second method, which is subtraction. So we first need to subtract the time in minutes, which is 25 minus 32. However, we cannot subtract the time in minutes kasi mas maliit si 25 kay 32. Tama po ba? Opo. So we have to regroup by borrowing 1 hour from 6. So ang 6 natin ay mababawasan ng 1. So what is 6 minus 1? Very good. It is equals to 5. So we have to remain 1 hour for 60 minutes. Okay? So 560 plus 25 minutes is equal to 85 minutes. So malaki na po ba? Mas malaki na po ba ito sa 32? Opo, malaki na po. So we can now subtract it. So 585 minus 532 is equal to... Oh, very good. It is 53 minutes. So they made the project for 53 minutes. The same outcome we have in the number line. Tama po ba? Oh, okay. So how long did they make the project ulit? Very good. So they make the project for 53 minutes. This is our exact elapsed time. Okay. Now, how about the second question? Ano nga ulit yung hinahanap natin dito? Yes po? Very good. This is the estimated elapsed time. Okay. So in order to get the estimated elapsed time, we first need to round the time in tenths of minutes. So the nearest tens. So from 6:25 to 6:30 and 5:32 to 5:30. Then we have to subtract Subtract the estimated time starting the rounded time instead of 10 minutes and then hours. So 30 minus 30 is equal to 0. Very good. And 6 minus 5 is equal to, yes, 1. So they made the project for about 1 hour. This is our estimated elapsed time. Very good, everyone. Okay, so to summarize, therefore, the time Steve and his sister making the project is 53 minutes, while the estimated elapsed time Steve and his sister spent in making the project is 1 hour. Great job, everyone. Let's give yourselves 3 claps. 1, 2, 3. Now, do you have any questions? Okay, if not, let's have our activity for this morning. Okay. So I'm going to give you time in each number. You have to find the elapsed time shown by each number line. If you know the answer, just raise your hand. Let's have number 1. Yes. Very good. The answer is 50 seconds. Okay. How about number 2? So the time started is 7:15 p.m. and the time ended is 8:05 p.m. So, ilan kaya yung elapsed time niya? Yes po. Very good. The answer is 50 minutes. Very good, everyone. So, you always have to remember that the elapsed time is a duration or length of the time an event happened. And to find the elapsed time, we can use a number line or a subtract the time when the event started from the time it ended. In using a number line, count the number of seconds or minutes from the time the event started to the time the event ended. And to find the estimated elapsed time, first is to round the time in minutes. Second, subtract the round times in tenths of minutes. Third, subtract the hours. And to solve the problems involving elapsed time, use the 4-step plan, which is the understand, plan, solve, check, and look back. Very good. Now, copy this in your notebook and this sheet work will be considered as your attendance. After you copy your sheet work, I will also give you an assignment. This will be written on your math note. You just have to write your answers. Okay? Now, before we end our lesson, do you have any questions or clarifications? Okay, if none, thank you everyone for listening today. I'll see you tomorrow to check our assignments. Okay, goodbye.